Hello everyone and welcome back to the New York Empoleon's Week 10 battle of the SDA. We are here this week taking on Daily 26, coach of the Hartford Yard Gogoats. And if you haven't seen him before, go check him out. Link is in the description below. He does a very different style of upload where he actually just plays the battle with some music and lets you jam out to it. So it's a lot of fun. Very different than what I do, obviously, which is like a very in-depth analysis of all my moves and stuff. But definitely an entertaining style of video, and if you have any interest in checking that out, I encourage you to do so. His link, as are all the coaches in the SDA, is down below. As I mentioned in my team builder, this will be the final regular season battle of the SDA for us. There is one more week of the regular season, but the opponent that I'm supposed to battle forfeited the league and dropped, and we didn't find a replacement because it was already like week 9, and so they just gave everyone for the remainder of the season a 3-0 win. So we have already been credited with a 3-0 win for week 11. So there will not be an upload next week, but that is sort of expected. And I've also clinched the bye for playoffs, so there will not be an upload the week after because that will be the first round of playoffs, and I'm not playing. So after this, there will be a 2-week break before we get back to the SDA for semis. That's going to be interesting. We'll see how that goes. But we will, no matter what happens here, we will be in semifinals of the SDA. But this is to keep the season undefeated for the entire regular season. This is the battle. We will see what happens. He's ready to go. I'm ready to go. We're doing this on 20-minute timer because he doesn't have LAN access. For once, it's not my fault. But hopefully it all works out and we get the W here. So the team that he has decided to bring is Thunderous, Amoonguss, Zoroark. Okay, literally no Porygon, no Drampa. Excuse me? Okay, no Metagross either, which is interesting. The Zoroark is the only thing, literally the only thing, slowing down, just slowing down, not even stopping, but slowing down the Spectrier at all. Now, I could see him leading with the Amoonguss for the Clefable lead. Since Clefable's a really, really solid lead here. Drapion's also a fine lead, although the Terrakion kind of scares that a little bit. Nothing else immediately threatens the Drapion, and I can take one hit from the Terrakion and do a ton of damage back to it. And I want Rocks up for the Zoroark, but I don't need them turn 1. They're helpful, and I'd rather honestly make sure I get them up as opposed to getting taunted or something shenanigan-y. So, yeah, here we go. Pearly, welcome to the stream, and Court, welcome to the stream, by the way. T-Shan, Yahoodles, everybody, how's it going? I don't know if I missed anybody, I apologize. Haven't really been focused on chat yet today. Just trying to get this in. My brain's all over the place. Good luck to my opponent, and let's see what happens. Whatever. Too late. And we do see the Thundy is the lead here, and I actually would love to get information about this set. Thundy T. Thunderbolt's not killing unless you're like Specs. Ice Fang is doing a little less than knockoff here, so we're gonna go with the knockoff here. Volt Switch. Let's see how much damage this is doing. That's Life Orb. Okay, I was gonna say that looks like Specs, but then it showed me a Life Orb. Okay, knockoff's gonna hurt. I mean, Terrakion could come in here. But we know that the Thunderous is Life Orb now, which means it's not Boots, which means that Rocks go up and hurt. It's the only removal as well. So if we can get those Rocks up, we're going to be in really good shape. And Slowbro is going to come in and tank a knockoff here. No Culver Berry comes out. That does over 50% and knocks... Oh, it's Rocky Helmet. Okay. So going to be able to like slack off or something here. Or just Scald and kill me, or teleport, or God knows what. But I think Drapion, there's not much I can do with it at this point. I can't get health back on it or anything, so I could just knock off again. Terrakion could come in on that, but I could just EQ, but I don't really want you going for a free slack off here, so I'm just going to go for, just switches out into probably the Terrakion here. Feet. Amoonguss. You're just going to give me the Amoonguss item too? Black Sludge. Okay. And based on that damage, how much defensive investment do you have? Not a lot. That is a specially defensive Amoonguss. So we're just going to Ice Fang here. If you put me to sleep, that's fine. This thing is already death fodder, so being asleep is not bad. And we get the flinch! We get the flinch. Thundy T could come in on an Earthquake here, but it doesn't want to come in on an Ice Fang. I could just knock off. That will kill from this range anyway. And, well, Terrakion could come in. Large Marge, who's that? Slowbro comes back out. Just going to go for a knockoff here. Okay, I think at this point, that's a crit. I think at this point, Terrakion has to come in. I think Terrakion has to come in here. I'm going to EQ on this read. You're not going to sack this. Oh, you stayed in. Wow. I am blown away. I am blown away. I felt like you had to go Terrakion there. Letting me... I just go into Scizor and just kill something. I mean, it doesn't necessarily kill something, but... I get full switch initiative here. So, Slowbro kills Drapion with Scald. Aquarius, welcome to the stream. You didn't know I stream my games? I've actually streamed my games for as long as anyone streamed their games, but I only started doing it for these seasons recently. Shandy comes out. So that's your switch into Scizor. So I could just set up rocks later. Not set up rocks. Click knockoff later. But Flame Body? No Flame Body. Okay. Maybe a little nervous for a second there. What do I think the Shandy's going to do? Are you Scarfed? You might be Scarfed. I feel like I go into I'm a little worried about going into Clefable here only because of the fact that this this Chandelure could set up a substitute, and then I'm kind of just not in a great position. But if I go into this, there's no Metagross. So if I just Autotomize here, even if you sub... And the only reason I'd go into this in a Chandelure is either I'm special and I don't care about Willow, or I'm bulletproof. And I don't care about Shadow Ball. So there's the Psychic. It's not going to kill. And you are Scarfed. We're going to Autotomize here. And... it looks like Clanging Scales is a roll right now. Which is a little unfortunate. Oh, that just obliterated it. Okay. So Chandelure goes down, so Como-O kills Chandelure with Clanging Scales. We pop our Throat Spray off of that. We outspeed everything. This is the actual Amoonguss, not the Zoroark. Okay. How much do I do to you? At +1. Clanging Scales kills you. Okay. Boomburst could also kill you, but you're more specially defensive than I like, and this does more, so... Ooh, really? Really? The Spore comes out, but we show Overcoat. We show the Overcoat, and Chandelure's dead, so there's no sense in not clicking Boomburst here. Amoonguss is down. Alright. Kills Amoonguss with Spore. And as I said in the team builder, the thing that threatened me most from my sweep was not a Sludge Bomb from the Amoonguss or Shadow Ball from Chandelure. It was 100% Spore. So we show the Overcoat, can't Spore that. Out comes the Slowbro, which we know isn't Assault Vest or anything. And I just want to check. Boomburst would do enough here, it looks like, but Clanging Scales, again, does more. And this is the actual Slowbro, it's not the Zoroark. So we do kill it. Slowbro with Clanging Scales. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that he gave me the item on both Slowbro and Amoonguss. Out comes the Terrakion. We do outspeed Scarf Terrakion here. We can click Aura Sphere. We are at +1. I almost just threw something across the room right there. It's probably a fun little freeze frame of my face. This should kill. Unless you're sashed. And you're not. And you're also the actual Terrakion. With Aura Sphere. Out comes Thundy. And Thundy should take the most from a Clanging Scales. +1. It's a roll. If you have no investment, it's a roll that's heavily in my favor. If you have any investment, it'll be more, obviously more in your favor every investment point. Oh, that was a Zoroark? Okay. With clanging scales. Didn't sucker punch, which is super surprising. And okay, you're already chipped, and so we definitely kill here. Unless again you're super defensive, which based on the other roll would be shocking. So Como kills Thundurus with clanging scales. Okay, well that'll do it. The New York Empoleon will go 11-0 in the regular season. We will walk into playoffs undefeated. That's what Como does to me all the time, y'all. It literally does that to me all the time. So we will walk into playoffs undefeated. We have a bye to the semis. So next week, as I've mentioned a couple of times, we have no upload because I have my opponent drop the league and I have a forfeit win already given. That's why I can say at week 10 that we're 11-0. So I have been given a 3-0 victory for that match already. And then because we are the 1 seed, we have a bye in the first round of playoffs. So the following week after that, we will also not be uploading anything because we have a bye. So the next time you see this team will be 2 weeks from now or 3 weeks from now. There'll be 2 in-between weeks. And then 3 weeks from now, you will see this team again in semifinals against whoever wins from some other match. And those seeds have not all been determined, so I can't possibly know who I'm facing. But we are the 1 seed going into the playoffs because the next highest record going into this match, I believe, was 8-1. And so because he has a loss and I don't, we will definitely beat. And I was the only team that beat him. So that is going to be a really, really fun match if that rematch happens in the finals. Since my team was the only one that beat his, and he's beaten everyone else, and so did I. So really going to be an interesting one if we get back to finals against him. But thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys all back here next time with more content. Of course, there will be more PAC and stuff going on. And if you are watching on Twitch, make sure you go follow the TBL Twitch because this Monday, the day this battle is being uploaded. No. Not the day this battle is being uploaded. Way before this battle got uploaded. The week Monday before. Is the TBL finals, which I will be participating in. And that'll be happening at 6 p.m. on Monday over on the TBL channel. So definitely go check that out. Gonna be a fun one. But with that, if you're here on YouTube, I'm heading out. And if you're here on Twitch, I'm not. So we're gonna hang out for a little bit. But thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.